What's up, dudes? Chooch back with another one. Today I'm bringing y'all Inmotion V13 full speed city riding. This is Colfax Avenue. That's Denver, Colorado behind me right there. And I am full send ripping this thing. And I just got some green lights, man, and just gave this thing all it had on Colfax. Blasting through traffic on this. Man, this wheel is, man, it's so much fun. It really is so much fun. Once you get used to it, once you do about 3 or 4 charges on it, if you're used to riding electric unicycles, you'll be able to adapt to this thing quick and, man, just be able to peel out on it, be able to move and groove on it just like any other wheel. And it's just going to make any other wheel you ever ride, man, just kind of feel inferior. Like, this thing just, it's so smooth and so stable, and just because it's a heavier wheel, it is 115 pounds. For riding on the road in scenarios like this, you really can't beat it. That stability factor, just the speed, man. I'm riding at about 54, 55 right here. The whole time I'm on this road, I'm pushing it all the way to where it's giving me that little warning, and I can feel it now, and I can hear it now. Now that I know what to look for, or what to listen for, rather. And you can kind of feel the tilt back. It's not a very abrupt tilt back. It's a little kind of like a hairpin tilt back. You get it like 54.5 miles per hour. If you're a a rider about 140 pounds like me, it's about at 54.5. It'll go boop boop, and it'll tilt you back a little bit. Boop boop, tilt you back a little bit. But you can, if you know what to listen for and know what the feeling is after you do it a few times, it's real easy to tell exactly when you're at that threshold of speed. And I'm riding it, man. I'm telling you, on the open stretches, it's just addictive, man, to ride it at that top speed. It just, the way it accelerates and handles, the smoothness of it, it is magnificent. I'm really, really liking this thing, and I never thought I would like a heavy wheel like this. I thought that this would just kind of be like something, I reviewed it, just to, show you guys, check it out for a minute. But this is absolutely a wheel I would personally buy, even at the $4,000 price point. After trying it now, I mean, this is definitely something I would spend $4,000 on, being in to the electric unicycle hobby. It's just, the construction, the build quality on this thing, it's crazy, man. It's great. And I love the acceleration, man, is what I like. And the acceleration is not, you're not going to be able to really feel the acceleration and appreciate this thing like on trail rides and stuff. You can still trail ride it. I've been doing single tracks and loving it, and really enjoying, especially those more open single track trails that are, I got more of that coming as well. I got some single track trails that are kind of wide with some great berms in them, and man, this thing just cruised through it like nothing. And all, like, the braking bumps and stuff that are made for mountain bikes, this thing just went over it like butter, man. The suspension in this thing works great for smoothing out all those little pesky bumps that made riding an electric unicycle kind of a pain in the butt. It really does. It smooths out all those just bumps that they kind of pissed you off as an EUC rider. It's like, damn, you kind of hit one of them and it kind of jolts you forward or kind of jolts you back, and it's like, man, I wish I just had something that would smooth this out. And with that 22-inch wheel and the suspension on this thing, it smooths everything out, man. It really does. Like, you see like pothole covers and stuff like that. It's just like nothing, man. It works so well, and especially if you keep it up at speed, it works great. And you see that the braking on this thing, oh, it's phenomenal. I got the braking set to 100%, and I got my acceleration set to 100%. A lot of people, whenever they first get a V12 or a V13 or any of the Inmotion wheels, really, they kind of, where you can adjust your acceleration and braking, they put them in all different settings. And I find the best setting is 100% braking and 100% acceleration. That's what I'm running right here in this video, and it's working perfect for me. So just to let y'all know, I think that is the best setting. 100% acceleration, 100% braking.
That brake assist is amazing, bro. I've been riding it at 0% brake assist. Just switch it to 100, and this thing is like, bro, it fixed everything I didn't like about it. It's perfect now.
So this wheel, man, it's just, it's like a teleporter across the city. I've said that in another video, but you just see this here. It's just crazy how you can navigate on this thing, and how like you can just slalom through your obstacles and cars, and you got the acceleration on this thing is greater than any car out there. Is greater. It arguably, I would like to put this thing on a drag strip next to like a Tesla and literally start. And I know the Tesla would win after a certain distance, but I really think this would hold the jump for at least 75 to 80 yards. I really do against a Tesla, just because the power to weight ratio is what we're talking about here. If you really lean and take off on this wheel as fast as you can, I think you could dust most like electric supercars like off the line for a little bit of a distance, because they have to have the grip to get going, and you just have the grip advantage on this thing, man, just because you're a lower weight, and this thing has such extreme power. On acceleration, it's faster than any motorcycle, any car by far. So I mean, I don't know what type of motorcycle or car I would love to try. Like, after riding this thing for a little while and getting used to it, I would love to do some drag races against some, and just see how far I could maintain that lead. Because I know it's not going to, of course, most things out there in their 0 to 60 would beat this. But I'm talking in, like, that run up, maybe the first, 80 to 100 yards run up. It might beat a lot of stuff out there, a lot of high performance things with crazy horsepower. I think this would win on the jump. Dude, I don't know how to explain it. Like, it's like pressing the adrenaline button, and it's just like, just launch mode, bro. And it's so smooth. You see that? You get some good power pads on this thing, get your air pressure right, and you just can ride with confidence, man. Like on the main roads like this. And this is what a lot of people want to be able to ride on. This is the terrain a lot of people in America want to be able to ride on. Like I said, a lot of people, like, for instance, this is coming into Denver right here. So this is coming over from the city of Edgewater, right outside of Denver. And this is coming to Denver within about 3 minutes, literally. And in a car or bike or anything like that, it usually would take you at least 25 minutes to find, if you drove a car down here to Denver from like Edgewater, you have to come down here and find parking, pay for parking. If you rode a bike, it'd take you a little bit longer. You have to come down here and lock it up. With this, dude, it's just like you just lean forward and you just like basically glitch down the road, and you're there, dude. It's like full send, boom, and you're already into town. You see this? I'm already coming up on the Empower Field. This is where the Broncos play. The NFL team, the Denver Broncos. This is their stadium right here. So I'm basically already made it to downtown Denver that fast. And you just see the easy use on this thing, guys. Once you get used to electric unicycles, there's no other way of movement. Like, man, like if I go somewhere without my electric unicycle, I just feel like naked, dude. I'm like, dude, I need my electric unicycle, bro. I need it. If you want to pick up one of these things, get one. Links below from whatever retailer you choose, guys. They'll get it shipped out quickly to you. If you enjoyed the video, throw it a thumbs up. I'll see you dudes in the next one.